Sound good to everybody? Maybe? Cool. All right, I'm ready when you are, Nastya.
It's my one of my favorite food. This is salad Afina Palada. I translated recipe of
Recipe?
this salad. Yes, recipe. Read that or no?
Sure.
Okay. Ingredients: champignons, 250 grams, 1 sweet red pepper, 1 onion, 1 orange, 2 cloves of garlic, a bunch of parsley, 1 spoon of lemon juice, 4 spoons of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste. Mushrooms cut. I must read that, yes?
Sure.
Maybe. Okay. Mushrooms cut into 4 pieces and boil in salted water. Cut onion into half rings and slightly fry in olive oil. Sweet pepper cut into strips and add to the onions and fry for 1-2 minutes. There are also put the chopped parsley, satellite by the garlic. Mix and warmed by the fire of 1 minute. Then add the boiled mushrooms, sliced oranges, season with salt and pepper, sprinkle with lemon juice and stir. Cover the frying pan and let it brew. Warm salad lay on a dish and serve to the table. A pleasant appetite. This is really tasty salad. And one more dishes from me. Just a moment. It's very easy cooking. This is fruit salad. All you need for the salad is your favorite fruit. Easy cooking and very tasty.
Very good. Very, very good. Does anybody have questions for Nastya? Tatiana, do you have a question?
Don't have question.
No question? Okay, and Galina, are you able to speak yet? Because I still don't hear anything. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Okay.
Okay. Nastya, could you please, you cook salad without salt, or you like salt with salad?
I like the salad without salt. Only fresh fruit, maybe nuts. It's very delicious for me.
Yeah. Have you ever, Tatiana, have you ever had this salat, what is it, salat Afina Palada? Have you ever had that? Have you ever tried it before?
I don't have questions about this salad.
No, I mean, have you ever tried the salad before? Have you ever eaten the salad?
No, I don't eat it.
Yeah, is it something that? Yeah, it looks good. Is this something that looks tasty to you?
It's very tasty for me. I like mushrooms and vegetables and fruits. It's tasty.
Yeah, I like mushrooms too. Nastya used a lot of really good verbs. For cooking. So what I'd like to do really quickly is, Nastya, Can you please give me the presenter's rights back? I want to show you all something.
Can you repeat?
The presenter's rights, the shar, can you give the presenter's rights back to me?
I don't understand. What should I do?
You click on my name, so you click on Carly.
Okay.
And then you can say make presenter or give presenter's rights or something. I'm not sure what it says there below the names.
Don't understand.
Is there something now that's okay, so under the names there's a button that says, I see a button that says raise hand. Is there also some other button next to it, like that says something else? What do you see under the list of names? What do you see?
Under the what?
Under the list, spisak, under the spisak of the names, our names.
Mhm.
What do you see?
Under the names, right hand. Yes.
And anything else?
No.
Okay. So нажимай on my name. Click on my name.
Okay. Make.
Yes.
Make the selected this page the presenter.
Yep.
Click this.
Yep. There we go. That works.
Okay. I did it.
Yep, you did it. You did it. No problem. What I'm going to have you do here is we're going to do sort of a quick activity here to identify some of the verbs that you used. Okay, just a second here. I have to find this certain slide. Okay. So, Tatiana, listen to Nastya's presentation, and we are going to listen for the verbs, right? So if Nastya says pour something, then we're going to mark pour, this verb here. We're going to mark pour. Do you know how to do this? Do you know how to write on the screen? Nastya, you know how to write on the screen, don't you?
What should I write?
No, I'm asking you if you know how. Do you know how to писать на экране? Do you know how to do that?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Okay. Так. So let's explain to Tatiana for me how to write on the screen.
Нужно нажать вот буква Т справа вверху. Text 2.
And then нажимай просто где-то на экране, да, и начинайте писать. Так что, если Настя скажет, может быть, to stir, например, мы пишем to stir, вот здесь. И так далее. To open, to pour, to pour, так далее. So, Nastya, read. First of all, Tatiana, do you understand how to do this?
No, I don't understand. Nastya, translate for me, please.
Nastya, can you explain again?
Yes. Нужно нажать вот кнопочка с буквой Т справа на экране. Вот. И можно тогда писать на доске, текст. То есть ставить курсор и писать. Вот. Сейчас будем что-то писать.
Okay. So try to write something, Tatiana. Try to write on the screen just something somewhere so that we know that you can do it. Just write something. Пишите что-то, пожалуйста, на экране, чтобы мы знаем, что это возможно.
А что читать?
Ничего, просто.
Все что угодно, да?
Ага, ага.
It's okay?
Do you see it, Nastya?
No.
I don't see it either. We don't see it. Hello. Okay. Okay. Okay, very good. So, Nastya, read your recipe slowly. Read your recipe slowly, and we will point out the verbs.
Okay. Заново.
Read the recipe or the directions for how to make the salad.
Okay. Mushrooms cut into 4 pieces and boil in salted water.
Okay, let's stop there. The mushrooms to cut in 4 pieces and boil in salted water.
Yes.
Do you see these, Tatiana?
Ага. Я могла это написать?
Uh-huh. To cut.
It's very difficult.
So she said, cut the mushrooms into 4 pieces. So you need to find the verb to cut. Where is the picture for to cut? And where is the picture for to boil?
This picture is boil. Cut? I know. Sorry, I don't understand what I am doing.
Where did you write to boil? Okay, so for example, I would say this is to boil.
Yes.
I write boil.
Yep, so then write boil next to it or somewhere on it.
Все заработало.
Nastya, you can try doing it too. Do you know which verb is to cut, for example?
Number 9, for example.
Yep.
Write it?
Sure, go ahead.
Cut.
And then Tatiana's writing to boil. Perfect. Okay, next step, please. Next part of the recipe.
Cut onion into half rings and slightly fry in olive oil.
Cut onion into half rings and slightly fry.
Yes, slightly
in
fry
olive oil. Okay, so there we have cut again. And then where is fry?
Number 15.
15.
15.
Yep, number 15. Okay, next step.
Sweet pepper cut into strips and add to the onions and fry for 1-2 minutes. Cut
Okay,
and
so we've got
fry again. Yes.
cut and fry again, and then next.
There I also put the chopped parsley, sidelight by the garlic.
Mhm.
There is no
Yeah.
pictures, I think.
Yeah. That's okay.
Mix and warm by the fire of 1 minute. Mix.
Mix. Mhm.
Yes, we have.
Yep.
For example, 8.
Mhm. Mhm. Number 8 to mix, and then the next step. Is that it?
Add the boiled mushrooms, sliced oranges.
Sliced what?
Sliced oranges. Orange.
Slice oranges. This is a different verb. To slice. Which one is to slice?
Sliced.
Number 5? Right.
No, not number 5, but it's something. It looks like number 9, but it's not. So it's similar to number 9. Slicing is number 10. To slice. So let's write to slice on number 10. And then?
Season with salt and pepper.
Season with salt and pepper. We don't have season here.
Yes.
And is that the last step?
Sprinkle with lemon juice.
No, we don't have sprinkle either.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
That's all.
Okay. So, Nastya, let's go through the verb number 1. What is that? What do you see in the picture on the verb number 1?
Something strange.
It's
maybe add.
No, not quite. Not quite. So it's they've already added maybe milk and sugar to their tea, and then what are they doing?
Мешать.
They're mixing it. They're stirring it. They're stirring. To stir. To stir. And the next picture, Tatiana, do you know the next one?
I know what this is, but I don't understand this English. It's Porasha Turka.
Yeah, the verb is to grate. To grate something. Like this person is grating a carrot, or you can grate cheese. What's number 3?
It's open the box.
Yeah, opening a can. And this device here, this device here is simply called a can opener. Is all, can opener. What about number 4? Nastya, do you know?
Maybe pour. To pour, no?
Yep, to pour.
To pour.
The next one, number 5.
I know.
Clean.
It's like to clean, but here we'll say peel.
Peel.
To peel. Like you're peeling up, you peel a potato, you can peel a carrot, you can peel a cucumber. So that's what they're doing there, is peeling a cucumber. What about the next one? Number 6. You do this to a turkey or a ham or some big piece of meat. When it's an entire piece of meat. This verb. I wanted to go over these verbs with you guys because these are things that you will hear in recipes. This one is to carve. So for Thanksgiving, we carve a turkey. It's like to cut. But when instead of saying cut a turkey, because we don't say cut a turkey, we say carve a turkey, or you can carve a ham, something like that. The next one?
To breaking the eggs.
Yeah, they're breaking the eggs. We'd say cracking the eggs. Cracking the eggs. Cracking eggs. We have mixing, we have cutting. What was number 10? What was number 10?
Slicing.
To slice. And so if number 10 is to slice, what do you suppose number 11 is? Do you have any idea, Tatiana, what number 11 would be?
Small of piece, the onion.
Yeah, it's like when you're cutting it into smaller pieces, we call it to dice or to chop. And then I'll just do these other ones really quickly. So number 13 is to broil. It's not boil, it's broil with the letter R. It's when you cook something at a different temperature in the oven, like a piece of meat. Here they have steaks. And then what's number 14?
Oven.
Yeah, what's it called when you cook something in the oven? What's that called?
I don't remember.
Tatiana, do you remember?
No.
To bake. To bake. And actually, I thought this one here was to boil, but actually I'm looking at it now, I'm thinking it's probably to steam, like to steam vegetables, and I think they mean this one to be to boil. Because I think I'm looking at this now, it looks like this is water. It's a strange pot to be boiling water in, but it looks like that's what it could be. And then here we have some of the same things. We've got, what do we have here? Yeah, these all look like they're pretty much the same thing. What's this one? That's number 4.
To grill.
To grill. Number 5.
To mix.
Yeah, it's to mix, or if it's like with eggs, for example, we can also call it to whisk, because this particular thing here, this device here, is called a whisk. It's called a whisk. So the verb with this device is called a whisk. What was this verb, Nastya? Do you remember? The next one?
Number 6?
Yeah.
I forgot. Okay.
It's okay. They had it like with a carrot. You can grate a carrot. Grate a carrot.
Great.
To grate. And they're grating cheese here.
Cheese.
Number 7. What's that?
To mix.
Yeah.
Green.
Yep, to mix again. And then number 8, Nastya, you said this one earlier.
To mix again.
No, what's this person doing with their? You mentioned this before.
To pour. No?
They're pouring something in, or they're adding something.
Adding.
They're adding something, like maybe chocolate, or who knows what they're adding to the recipe. And then this one here, number 1.
To spread?
You have to spread. Yeah, like what do you think that they're doing in this picture? What are they spreading, and what are they spreading it on?
Spreading on butter.
Yeah, on
bread. On the bread.
Yeah, spreading butter on bread. Okay. Just in case you're interested, I have a recipe for chocolate chip cookies here. Do you guys like chocolate chip cookies?
So.
So? Tatiana, do you like chocolate chip cookies? You don't?
I don't. And cooking chocolate chips. I do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just going to say, if you're interested, I have this recipe here. This is a recipe that I use. Okay. Anyway, now that we've gone over that particular recipe of Nastya's, we can go ahead and we'll continue on to something else. I don't want to save this document. No. I am going to save this one too. And there was this one. Do you remember when we talked about the elements of a healthy lifestyle? The different elements of a healthy lifestyle? This is one slide that we didn't do. We didn't do this slide. So 2 other elements of a healthy lifestyle you guys said, you had all said, were happiness and managing stress. So Nastya, can you read the first one for us?
Yes.
Actually, read this one and this one both, please.
Laughter is the best medicine. A mathematical formula for happiness, reality divided by expectations. There are 2 expectations.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 ways to be happy: improve your reality or lower your expectations. Hard word.
Expectations.
Expectations.
Mm-hmm. And then Tatiana, managing stress.
Rule 1. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't love the small stuff. Rule 2. It's a small stuff. Rule 3. If you can't find or flee, wind flow.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are, yeah. This is all, we'll get to that one in just a second. So, a mathematical formula for happiness. Mathematical formula for happiness. Let's write this here. They said happiness is, they said reality divided by expectations. Nastya's favorite word. Reality divided by expectations. There are 2 ways to be happy. Either improve your reality or lower your expectations. Do you guys kind of understand this one?
No.
Reality. So it's just like a mathematical formula. Reality over expectations. So they're saying to be happy, you can either make your life better, you can improve your reality, make your life better, or lower your expectations. What do you guys understand the word expectations? Do you know it?
No.
Ожидания?
Ожидания?
Yeah. Ожидания. And reality? Как будет reality?
Реальность?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do you understand it more now that you know the word for expectations?
Чтобы реально происходило ожидание.
Mm-hmm. So reality divided by expectations, like a mathematical formula. You can either improve your life or you can lower your ожидания. You can lower your expectations or improve your reality in order to be happy. The managing stress rule is this is something that's very sort of idiomatic here. Rule number 1, don't sweat the small stuff. Does anybody have any idea what it means?
It means that we must think only about great things. Small things, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, small things don't matter. When we say don't sweat it, we mean don't worry about it. I'll write this here. Don't sweat it means don't worry about it. Like Nastya said, it doesn't matter. Rule number 2, it's all small stuff. Means everything's just little stuff. Rule number 3, if you can't fight or flee, then slow. So if you can't fight it, if you can't flee, what's to flee mean? Tatiana, do you know what to flee means? Does anybody know?
Может быть, избежать?
Galina, was that you?
Может быть, избежать? Избежать?
Yes. Oh, good. You can hear us. Good. So, yes, it's to run away. To flee is to run away. Yeah. So, Galina, what do you think rule number 3 means? If you can't fight it or you can't flee, then slow. What do you think it means?
I don't know what does the word flow mean.
Water flows. Water flows. A river flows. So it basically...
Then don't fight.
Yeah. In this case, okay, a flow. See, a river flows. Water flows. So they're saying if you can't do anything about it, just go with it. We say just go with it. Just go with it. It means do it and see what happens. Just go with it. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what's going to happen. So you will flow. You'll just go with it. Does everybody understand, kind of?
Yeah.
We have a saying. We say go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. So you can say, oh, how's it going? And the other person says, I'm very busy and I don't know how I'm going to do on the test next week or something. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. So then the next part that I wanted to talk to you guys about was make your own formula for happiness. Make your own formula for happiness. This is like a formula. Happiness equals something plus something, or something minus something, something divided by something. Nastya, what do you think? What's your formula for happiness?
My formula for happiness, it's be happy. Don't sweat the small stuff. And everything, I see everything in positive side.
Yeah, I see
it
everything
really
in
works.
positive light. Yeah. I see everything in a positive light, you'd say. I see everything in a positive light. Very good. And Tatiana, what about you? Do you have a formula for happiness? Or what is your formula for happiness?
My formula of happiness is my healthy and I don't know, maybe
You said be healthy.
And healthy and good emotion, positive emotion, positive.
Oh, positive emotions. Okay, I'm going to write your formula for happiness in the chat box. So you said healthy, we'll say healthy lifestyle plus positive, plus positive emotions. Nastya, can you write your formula for happiness in the chat, please? And Galina, what is your formula for happiness?
My formula for happiness is my happy daughter.
Mm-hmm.
If my daughter is happy, then I'm happy too.
Happy daughter equals happy mother.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Let me think of something. Carly's formula for happiness. Accept what you can't change and go with it. Plus, see, make time for yourself and remember to have fun. Accept what you can't change and go with it. Make time for yourself and remember to have fun. So it's saying, accept what you can't change and go with the flow. Go with it. Go with the flow. Make time for yourself and remember to have fun. Galina, how would you advise someone to manage his or her stress?
I don't know. It's very hard. It depends on the person. But the doctors say, for example, we should drink a lot of water.
Mm-hmm. And that will help with stress?
When we should drink a lot of water when we are stressed or when we have stress.
Okay. So, for example, I want you guys to give me advice. I will say, I'm very stressed because I have many exams and I have no time, and I'm really worried about how I will do in the exams. I'm very stressed because I'm a full-time student, I'm a full-time mother. How would you advise me to manage my stress? Tatiana, do you have any ideas? How would you advise me to manage my stress? What would you tell me to do?
To make my stress, it's don't have many time for myself. I have more for home job because I don't have time for my work and I doesn't finish examinations for my work. It's fascinating.
I didn't hear that last part of it. What was the last part?
What?
What was the last thing that you said?
I don't. What's last?
Said, I didn't hear after. So я слышала, когда вы сказали something about I have many home tasks or something. I don't have time for my work. А потом не слышала.
I have my home work because I doesn't have time for my job. That finishes my examination.
Okay, I see. So Galina, how else would you? Do you remember? How else would you advise me to manage my stress? Remember, I told you I'm very stressed because, for example, full-time mother, full-time student, no time.
Perhaps you should hire a nanny?
A nanny.
For your son, and to have more time for exams.
Maybe. Nastya, what do you think? How would you advise me?
You should to prepare for exams more now, and don't be nervous.
And don't be nervous.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. Nastya, what makes you feel stressed, and how do you manage your stress? What do you do when you're stressed?
I listen my favorite music. This is relax me, or maybe I can to watch funny movie or go for a walk, and it helps.
So what sort of things make you feel stressed?
Can you repeat?
What things make you feel stressed?
Things maybe exams, because I'm a student now. And what else? I don't know. I forgot bad things of my life. I remember only good things.
That's very good. That's a very good positive philosophy. Like when you said you try to see things in a positive light. You try to see things in a positive light. That's very good. Very good. So, Galina, what makes you feel stressed? What makes you feel stressed? Du feels the chusula, right? What makes you feel stressed? I don't hear anything again.
I don't know. Sometimes everything.
Sometimes everything. Well, what kind of stuff?
My work.
Mm-hmm. Work can be stressful. Sometimes probably being a mother can be stressful. So how do you manage your stress? How do you deal with your stress? What do you do?
Usually I call my best friend and talk to my best friend, and
then you feel better.
And then I feel better. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What about you? So Tatiana, what makes you feel stressed?
I go with my favorite friends to a cafe or maybe restaurant. We eat and drink alcohol drink.
Yeah. Have some cocktails. Go and have some cocktails and talk about life. Very good. That's fun. Okay. No, I don't want to say that. So now we finished talking about our giving people advice. We finished doing a little bit of talking about baking and about recipes and things like that. But I was interested in talking to you guys about other types of special diets, because these are popular in America. Many people have some sort of special diet that they follow. So see here, we have the list of different types of diets. And which of these diets don't you know?
I know with that I'm a doctor.
Does anybody else not know any of them?
It doesn't have production, it's gluten free. It doesn't have contact nuts. It doesn't have special diet product in Russia.
Yeah. That's another question I was going to ask. So, are you familiar with all of these, Nastya? Do you know all of these diets?
No, not all these diets. Low carb, what does it mean?
No
carb. Can you explain it for us, Tatiana?
No carb.
And it will apple.
Apple is just, let's just say, eating fruits. I don't know what they meant here. I suppose it's like the eat an apple a day keeps the doctor away, something like that. Eating extra fruits. Low carbs. So carbs are something that breads have a lot. Carbs are something sort of like starches. It's like carbohydrates. Carbohydrates.
Бездрожжевое тесто.
Углеводы.
Это не углеводы, карбо это дрожжи.
Carbohydrates. And so the low carb just means foods that have small amounts of carbohydrates. So people who are on low carb diets try to eat very small amounts of bread. They don't eat a lot of bread. So what other things do we have here? Do you know the rest of them? Nastya, do you know the rest of them?
I don't understand.
Do you know the rest of the diets? Do you know the other diets?
And I don't know the last diet. And I don't see.
Halal.
What is it?
Это еврейское национальное приготовление, халяльная еда, приготовленная по мусульманским обычаям. Мусульмане не касаются там, особым образом готовят пищу, чтобы она не касалась земли, там просто соливалась халяльная.
And kosher?
Это еврейское, кошерное.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have a small history. I go to my friend's living in Moscow, and I sit in car and breakfast. My friends reserve a kosher breakfast for me in Flyer.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So there are special rules that these different religions have to follow in terms of how the animals are killed and what types of meat they will eat in the first place. Like neither one of these, neither kosher or in halal diets, of course you can't eat pork, no pork. Or like in kosher diets, you're not supposed to mix dairy products with meat. So for example, you can have a hamburger, but you can't have a cheeseburger because there's a dairy product on the hamburger. Galina, do you know all of these? Like, do you know gluten-free or vegan?
Vegan, it's vegetarian plus or what?
Yeah, it's something a little bit like vegetarian, but it's Tatiana, how is being vegan different from being vegetarian? How is vegan different?
It is vegetarian people who have a very strong diet. It's vegan. It's not eat egg, not eat cheese, milk. It's very strong diet.
No animal products.
Yeah, no animal products whatsoever.
And no honey too.
Yep, no honey, no animal products. And gluten-free? What's gluten-free?
Gluten-free? Gluten-free, it has special gluten products because another people don't have ferments in body. The gluten
So gluten-free here, gluten is like a product that's found in wheat. Wheat. What is this word? Я забыла, как будет wheat по-русски.
Пшеница.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is someone who their body can't tolerate, their body can't handle wheat. Just like somebody, if they're on a dairy-free diet, that might mean they are lactose intolerant, is what we call it. It means their body cannot digest or cannot process lactose, which is found in milk. For example, my son is lactose intolerant, so his diet is dairy-free. So my son, for example, drinks soy milk. It's a special kind of milk that has no lactose in it.
It's tasty.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think so too. Okay, what I want you guys to do is I want you to ask each other these questions. So let's say, Nastya, you ask Galina, and Galina, you ask Tatiana. Okay?
Okay.
So Nastya, you want to begin?
What other special diets can you think of? What do those diets consist of?
That's kind of what we talked about, but we'll try to answer it shorter. No, it's Galina.
I don't know other special diets, but I think the best diet is if you can eat everything. But,
It's not a diet.
but you shouldn't. But you shouldn't eat very much food. So I think so.
Yeah. So Galina, let's ask Tatiana the same question. Ask Tatiana the same question, please.
Tatiana, what other special diets can I think of? What do those diets consist of?
I think of special diets for people he don't have healthy, and we need special diet, and it's a lifestyle for these people. For other people, it's choice for his choice. Maybe.
So, but what are the names of some of these special diets? Like we just talked about on the previous slide, some of these diets. What were some of the diets' names? I wrote
special diet. It's gluten-free, lactose-free, sugar-free, maybe that, fat-free.
Okay, and we talked about what they consist of. So Tatiana, please ask Nastya the next question.
Next question. Have you ever tried any of these diets? If not, why or why not?
I don't like diets. I am vegetarian, but it's for me it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle.
So, but would you consider trying any of these other lifestyles, like a vegan lifestyle, or halal, or kosher, or gluten-free? Would you consider trying any of these lifestyles?
I was a vegan for 6 months, but in our country it's difficult to be a vegan because in supermarkets has no products or needs to a vegan.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now ask somebody else the next question too, please, Nastya.
Are such diets popular in Russia? What is the perception about such diets among people you know?
And that was for Galina, right?
Yes.
I don't know if all of these diets are popular or not, perhaps vegetarian. It's popular diet, but among people I know or all my friends, I don't know. I don't know anybody.
Do your friends?
No.
Yeah. Do your friends think that a vegan lifestyle or a halal or kosher lifestyle are strange? Do they think it's unusual?
I don't think so. I don't. They don't think so, but they are not. They are not vegetarian.
Good. Next question, please, for Tatiana. Galina?
Where do people find the necessary ingredients for these diets? Can you get such things at your average grocery store?
People necessary ingredients for health diet in supermarket maybe. Oh no.
But like Nastya mentioned, for example, that it's difficult to be a vegan in Russia because you can't find a lot of the ingredients that you need. Are there special stores that you could go to?
In Russia don't have a special stores for diet.
Unfortunately.
To buy is the supermarket or mall.
Yeah, in America we have special stores for health foods. We have foods called like Whole Foods, or in my town we have stores called Blooming Foods that they have gluten-free products, they have lactose-free products, or we have some other ones that have kosher and halal foods. But most stores, most average grocery stores, you can find some kosher ingredients or some halal ingredients, at least some, usually. So I want to know from all of you, what are the arguments for and against such diets? And in your opinion, are they valid arguments? Are they good arguments? Nastya, can you start for us? What are some of the arguments for and against these different diets?
For my diet?
For these many diets, not just vegetarian diets, but for a lot of these.
Maybe people want to be healthy, or maybe they want to lose weight.
To be healthy, to lose weight. What about people who are a part of a kosher halal diet? What's their reasoning
This
for
is nationality особенность.
Peculiarity, feature. So let's say nationality or religion.
Or religion.
A religious feature. And do you think that these are? But what about for vegan? What's a vegan's argument?
Arguments. I think, in my opinion, that it's unjust and unfair to kill anybody only for food. It's very ruthless and not right.
Yep, that's the typical argument among them. And so, Tatiana or Galina, can you think of any other arguments? Are there any other arguments?
The choice of people. I think the people eating another part of vegetable and meat and milk and cheese and diet for people. It's individual choice.
Individual choice, yeah. Well, what do you think about it, Galina? Are there any other arguments for these special diets, and are they good arguments?
Don't know.
You don't know? Okay. I'll give it a shot here. So people who are a part of a gluten-free lifestyle, obviously, like Tatiana said, their bodies cannot process products with gluten in it. So that's a very good argument. If their body can't handle these products, then they don't do it. That's people like lactose-free diets as well. Vegans, I agree with Nastya, think it's unjust or unfair to kill animals for food. Halal and kosher diets are special diets based upon religious beliefs, in which case I think it's a good argument. And in general, people who want to be vegetarian and they want to be healthy or lose weight, there's nothing wrong with that as well. What's another thing that people say about meat? What's another argument that people say about meat, other than killing animals is unfair? What's another thing that they often add to the meat?
It's not healthy food for human.
Why? But why?
Difficult to explain on English.
Yeah. Well, hormones, right? Hormones? How do you say that in Russian? Hormones? Right? They add hormones to the meat. They add hormones to the meat.
What this word means?
Isn't it, Galina, isn't this gormone, like, or something? No, is it?
Yes.
So they add hormones to the meat, and why is that not healthy?
Because
some people say it's just not natural. Some people say it's not natural, and because it's not natural, it should not be added to the meat. Yeah. Let's do this really quickly. So obviously this right here is the vegan food pyramid, obviously. But does anybody know what this diet would be called? It's like a vegetarian diet, but they also eat fish. Do you know what it's called? I'll write it here. Pescatarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the picture next to it, Nastya? What kind of diet does this represent?
Gluten.
Gluten? Gluten-free.
Gluten-free, yes.
Yeah, meaning no. And Nastya, what's this other pyramid? What does it represent?
Can you repeat?
What does this pyramid represent?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No.
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 Средиземноморская диета.
What?
It's your diet. It's a vegetarian food pyramid.
Vegetarian food.
Fruits, vegetables, and whole grains and beans and yep. Okay. Well, guys, I had a couple of songs that let me see. I'll write it here in the chat. I will write in the chat. There's a song called, oh, it's by, I think it's called Then. I hear an iPhone. Is that your, who has an iPhone? Someone has an iPhone. Katya and I will send you an email. We will send you an email. I had a couple of songs, unusual songs, about these diets that I was curious to have you listen to hear your impressions. One of them is a rap song, and the other one is ska. It's the genre ska. And so just look for an email, and there will be instructions in the email, okay? And you will listen to these 2 songs for next week. The songs are short. They're about 2 minutes each, so it shouldn't take very long. But I'm curious to hear your impressions of the songs, okay?
Okay.
Very good. Thank you, everybody. And
Thank you.
I will see you guys next week, hopefully.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you.
Goodbye to everyone.